Let's watch carefully the factions. Independence. Independence is going to lead to a war. The church wants to organize a miracle play for local saints in our domain. They seem to feel that it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. Thrifty clerk. Yes, I'm greedy. If the church wants it, the church paid for it. Church pays for it. Boy, I'm just losing all the prestige here. I can appoint a commander, can I? Oh, and I should be appointing... Wait. Let's pause it. Let's use some of these to get people who hate me. Award some titles here. Like Gilbert, King of France. Actually, we'll make you the Keeper of the Swans. You'll be the Master of the Horse. Actually, people like me pretty well because of their opinion of my predecessor. Oh, that I think is new. Used to be you didn't have any of that, and it because you were a brand new ruler, it's like a short rule. No, we don't like you. But opinion of predecessor, that's pretty good. King Conrad of Bohemia, you can be the High Almoner. Oh, no, Master of the Hunt, sorry. Engletraud, the Queen of Sicily, can be the High Almoner. Duke of Meissen can be the Cupbearer. Duke of Thuringia can be the Seneschal. No, Duke of Holland can be the Seneschal. Royal Guard, let's just give it all away. I think I already made you something, Anselm. Duke. No, wait, I made Duke of Holland. More Royal Guard. Herman, the Duke of Austria. Duke of Susa. And, King's right hand. Should be Gilbert the King of France. Well, the King of Poland needs something too. Maybe you could be the designated regent? King of Poland? Where did you go, King of Poland? Where did he go? He can't be my regent because he's a kid. Ah, shit. Okay, Conrad of Bohemia, you can be it then. Everybody should like me quite a lot after that. Hopefully that will keep people from joining the factions. Kolbjorn, again? Dude. Kolbjorn, you need to just fucking die. King Siegfried is no longer advisor for Kaiser Dietrich V because he must have died. Oh god, can I plot to kill you? Yes, I'm plotting to kill Kolbjorn because people love to back this fucking guy for some reason. Plot power is 46%. Where is he? Knights of Calatrava. Here? Dude. Anybody join me? Nobody wants to join me. Yeah, some people are close, but they're also kind of nobodies. Nah, it's fine. I'll just roll with it. I could move my spy master there, but given that I'm a new Kaiser, I think I'd rather have them home protecting me. King Siegfried is no longer advisor. Oh, he wasn't one of my council. Well, he was on my council, but he wasn't one of my advisors. He was one of my advisors too. What the hell is this called? These guys. They're still the council, but there's something else. They're an exclusive circle within the council. They used to just be called the council. Now the council involves freaking advisors. I need to go with Gilbert of France, don't I? Yeah. Okay, buddy, I hope you like me more. Like me more, man. 1450. Well, my grandfather ruled for 40 years. I'll rule for all of 3.5. King Halfdan the Apostle has usurped the title county of West Drogothia from Duchess Esther. Kolbjorn is at 40%. Independence is still at 30, 46. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't get too high. I like that people like me more now. I like that opinion of predecessor thing. Oh, look. 20,500. Hey, that's pretty good. Nice. Ah, Kolbjorn's dipped down to 29%. Independence is at 40%, though. I just want to avoid a war, basically. 59% for independence. Shit. Gotta appoint another commander. About Walter, Duke of Brandenburg. My liege! Loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition. Leopard of Modena. No. Sorry, this greed does not become you, my friend. Maybe I can give away some of my vassals to dukes, my vassal counts to dukes. Can I do that? I've tried to do that in the past, and because I've fucked myself over, it's been kind of hard. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, there's nobody there to give it to. Nope, not that. Not that. Sorry, this is slowing things down, isn't it? Sirk. Can I? Oh, grant shoot. No. Transfer vassalage. Countess of Sirk. Can do that. Okay. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it did. 46. Okay, let's keep doing this. This is good. Brugge? Duchy of Flanders. Can I give Silvestro? Okay. Gets us down to 45. And whoop, 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 whoop. And now... how about you? Where are you? Duchy of Ostrogothia. Transfer vassalage to you, then. Huzzah! We're not over our vassal limit anymore, which means I think people will probably dislike me less. Duchess Christine of Franconia has usurped the title County of Mainz from Bishop Peter of Epstein. I was in the middle of a conversation with the chef when Katharina appears from nowhere, grabs me by the arm, and pulls me to a nearby room. With a wrinkled forehead and sweaty palms, she told me that she intends to leave our society after being haunted too many times by shadows in the darkness. Let's see. I am not particularly zealous, am I? No, I think... well, wait. Oh, no, owns a holy relic. That doesn't really influence me, though. I think I'm just going to let her go. That is what she wishes to do. Hello. God's blessing upon thee, adherent Dietrich. We are hopeful that Baron Manigold is of the right mindset and quality of character to become one of us. As we need powerful allies. Yeah, Baron, sure. Of the cause, it is your mission to show him the light. Alright, fine. Sure. Don't know how I'm going to do that, but fine. Loyal servants, dude, no. We propose that Prince Stepan of Rus and Ingoltraud... oh no, is poor Ingoltraud the one... yeah, she's got the bastard child and the pox. Okay. Wait, what? Oops, I just dismissed it. Fine, you can have her. She'll be marrying into Rus. Oh, no, she's betrothed. But she should be married soon. Well, good for her. She found a husband who's a prince. He doesn't care that she's sick, that she's got syphilis, and he doesn't care that she has a bastard daughter. King Gilbert, oh, it's gone already. Alerted by a growing feeling of itchiness, you are appalled to notice the appearance of a bright red rash on your body. Uh-oh. Alas! I gained the trait rash. Ugh. Itching and causing pain. A rash is usually considered very unattractive and could be the sign of something worse. Frody suggests your symptom is not due to a serious illness and that it will pass quite soon. Nevertheless, you will receive some mild treatment. Very well. Frody, I put myself in your hands. Frody was certain that your illness was caused by too much laughter. To make you better, he forbade everyone to tell you jokes and provided you with tedious tomes. Oh, shit, I got a freaking quack. I'm glad I hired Frody. Oh, okay. Apparently that was a good symptom treatment. That sounds like insanity to me. Don't tell the Kaiser jokes. Holy shit. Independence, 51%. Kolbjorn, 44%. Princess Gertrude, 3%. Elective succession, 4%. Gavelkin succession, 4%. We can hold a grand tournament. Yes, 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 do it. Let's get people to like me more, too. Lose 200 gold. Gain 100 prestige. That's fine. I have sent forth messengers around the realm to spread the word that a grand tournament be held. The tournament begins soon. Yay! Good. That should help maybe with some of the faction bullshit. Keep those factions down, man. I need to send you a gift. Make you like more. 290 for an increase of 28. Sure, what the hell, it's worth it, man. I just want you bastards out. I don't want you to join factions. Let's just try this a little bit. Yeah, sure. Thomas of Lycian Peasant Revolt has declared peasant revolt for Lycia on Kaiser Duke V, the Holy Roman Empire. Peasants have risen up in Lycia, led by a disgruntled former soldier. The rebels have the nerve to demand independence. Blasted traitors. Where are they? Lycia sounds like Greece. Indeed it is. Well, my 21,000 strong retinue should take care of this rather quickly. As I retired to my chambers, I was shocked to find a copy of the I am already an iconoclast. I'll leave it at that. Seem to have managed to make a difference with the gifts. Come on, guys, hurry it up. When's my grand tournament? Oh, I need a commander, do I? Detmar, Duke of Holland. Hello? What? Betrothed can marry. Wait, this is all going too fast. Engeltraud is betrothed to Stephen of Ruth. That's right. Engeltraud of the Bastard Daughter and the Syphilis. Yes. Whoa. Holy shit. 671 prestige. That's a lot. Thanks, dude. To the great Kaiser Dietrich. Blessings upon you and your house. I accept your suggestion that Engeltraud and Prince Stephen get married. Wow. Good luck, Engeltraud. Fulfilled the ambition to become exalted among men. Hey! I did it. I can't believe it. Groom and heir, sure. Try to have some kids. Well, I think, oh god, it's going to be over by the time I get there, isn't it? And it's over. Peasant revolt for Lycia has ended. Kaiser Dietrich V of the Holy Roman Empire won. Thomas, I believe you will be the last one to suffer this fate, but as has happened to everyone before you, off with his head. Okay, then you guys can march back here. Well, are we keeping the factions in line? About? Yeah, not bad. My liege, mission to Oberbayern has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of Earl Coleman... whatever. Yeah, keep it up, dude. The hell? What was that? Where do I want to put my crown focus? Probably Lorraine, right? Do it! Put it in Lorraine. My beloved capital. Nancy. Finished on April 27th, 1454. Yeah, I won't get there. I was in the middle of a conversation with the chef when Louis appeared from nowhere, grabbed me by the arm, and pulled me to a nearby room. Wrinkled forehead. Yeah, I'll let you leave too, dude. Whatever. Go on. It's like rats off a sinking ship. Yeah, so we've only got this year and maybe all of 1453 to finish the LP. We're almost there. We are so close. Open council, eh? Chancellor. Eganolf. Who are you? My brother. Hey! Cool. I'll make my brother my chancellor. Hang on, everyone. Hang on. This is all going so fast. Who should I have you improve relations with, huh? The King of Poland. That's who. Okay. A Jewish exile fleeing persecution elsewhere in Europe has showed up at your court. His time spent abroad has gifted him with many connections, and by all accounts he is an able diplomat. Oh, well, I just assigned a chancellor. My brother, who's actually better than you are. Sekok? I don't know. Ariana. But it's good to have you around, just in case I need you. This damn Kolbjorn. My commander Liutbert was cornered and slain by the enemy on the battlefield. He fought bravely right until the end. Alas. Where's my damn tournament? I have risen so fast to the top that other people regard me with envy. Could they be any more envious? Fulkus begged me to help him become as successful as me. It was almost disgusting how he admired my ambition and success. Ooh, I'm greedy. I would take the gold, wouldn't I? I'll teach you, but I gotta charge you. You know, auto-assign commanders. I'm kind of sick of that. Should I buy anybody else off? Maybe I'll try to buy you off, Thietmar. Whatever was left of your rash is no longer visible. The spot where it was is no longer itching or causing pain. I feel better. Hey! Good job, Frody. Well done, dude. Never thought in a million years it would work, but you pulled it off. That, humorless court physician. What happened to my court physician? Where's Frody? Frody's gone! What happened to Frody? He must have died or something. Okay, let's make it full card then. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Elvira, I'm gonna say that's how it's pronounced, Elvira, is pregnant. Excellent. Good. We were on the job there, Dietrich. Proud of you. Berga is an attractive young girl, I'm sure. Wait, what is she? She's conscientious and brooding, okay. Your steward comes to see you one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. This would of course require a sizable monetary investment, but the potential profits would also be great. Ooh, see, now, normally I would say greedy means I'm not going to spend any money I don't need to spend, but the fact that there are potential profits to be had, I think makes me say let's organize an expedition. Time has come to outfit a ship for our trading expedition. The harbor master shows you a large ship with a sizable cargo hold that would be perfect for the job, but it does come at quite a hefty price. Hire a crew of bandits to steal the ship. Ooh. I think I would do that. See how that goes. The word has spread that you're planning a trading expedition, and a group of priests have arrived at your court with a request. They are offering temple funds for the journey if you will allow them to come along on the journey. Pfft, sure. Dear Kaiser Dietrich V, I've been informed of your ambitions to establish new trade operations near my lands. I do hope that you intend to compensate me for this incursion into the Republic of Pisa. Oh, 50 gold? Sure, dude. Here's your cut. Just leave me alone. I think even a greedy person would be like, yeah, 50 gold seems reasonable. It is time to set out on the trading expedition. Hopefully it will yield good profits. This is very Ferengi of me. To foreign lands! The priests have been giving the crew nervous glares for a couple of days now, and today confronted you, voicing concerns about traveling with thieves and bandits. Right. Because I have bandits who stole the ship, and I have priests on board. They say that the Catholic faithful should not consort with such people. Oh, well, I lose some piety. That's kind of funny. The priests are like, whoa, wait a minute. Who's piloting this ship? Pirates? Why did you let us come on this ship? Why did you bring us? Okay, I have no idea what happened with my grand tournament. Usually it happens right away, and it's not happening at all. It's very unusual. I mean, honestly, if I don't have to sit through a list of people getting maimed and killed and wounded, I'm fine with that. I'm just curious why it didn't come up. Your expedition has finally reached the realm of Basilius Pamphilios. Your steward asks you what gift we shall bring forth as a token of friendship to Basilius Pamphilios, the Byzantine Empire. A dozen strong horses, a chest with quality cloth from back home, a pouch of rare herbs. My courtesy should be enough of a gift. Well, I'm envious and I'm greedy, so I wouldn't want to give him too much, but I'm also ambitious, so I wouldn't want to just not give him anything. Maybe a chest with quality cloth from back home. I want to keep the good shit for myself. At dinner, you notice Basilius Pamphilios the Pious's face growing red with annoyance as he glares at your steward shoveling his food in with his bare hands. I'm not crude or uncouth. I think I'd say, please excuse him. I'm still trying to treat this barbarian. Excuse me. Teach this barbarian civilized manners. You are walking idly around the court of Basilius Pamphilios when you suddenly hear a discussion increasing in intensity around the corner. Turning the corner, you are surprised to see one of the priests from your expedition engaged in a wild theological debate with a local noble. This could endanger the whole venture. Yeah, so this is, I'm ambitious. I've already put a lot of money into this, so I want to see this come off well. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. This must be stopped. The increasingly difficult negotiations between you and Basilius Pamphilios the Pious are suddenly interrupted when Basilius Pamphilios the Pious slams his fist on the table. It seems like he can no longer bear your presence in the room, and when you decide to leave, he shouts, "Rapacious fool!" after you. I guess that was it then. Ooh, we become bitter rivals, do we? How cool is that? The Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire and the Basilius of the Byzantine Empire are bitter rivals. The trade expedition was a failure, as you didn't manage to close a deal for foreign goods. This is seen as a failure not only by you, but also by everyone in your vicinity. Oh no. But I get aspiring trader, okay, which gives me a bonus to stewardship. Cool. Weird. Cool. King Halfdan the Apostle has usurped the title County of Fien from Karin Tordsdatter. Okay, here's where we find out whether we end the game at January 1st, 1453, or whether we end the game at December 31st, 1453. Here we go. Autosave, and then what? The game is over! The game is over! Oh my god, I barely believe it. This Let's Play's been going on for over 2 years, you guys. I mean, granted, I took a 6-month hiatus, but 2 years we were playing this game. House Chatenois. My God. I can't believe it. Our final score for the Dynasty Chatenois was 114,503 points. The Renaissance sweeps across Europe and the feudal era draws to a close. With a score of 114,503 points, you beat House Capet, descended from Robert the Strong, who was a power figure during the reign of Charles the Bald. His descendants would be kings of France in 1066. Although by 1322 the main line would die out, cadet branches, still ruled in 1337 as kings of France, Portugal, Naples, Hungary, and Navarre. Cadet branches would also hold the duchies of Brittany, Burgundy, Bourbon, Provence, and Achaia. One further cadet branch would hold the dignity of emperor as Latin emperors of Constantinople. Truly the greatest dynasty of medieval Europe. No more! Now, the Chatenois are the best. We'll go through the history here. Of course, our very first character was in this LP. We, of course, did the Shattered World mod with House Lorraine, and I gave that one up pretty quickly because it just wasn't working. But our very first one was Duke Dietrich II of Upper Lorraine, ruled for 8 years. Dietrich III of Upper Lorraine, ruled for 33 years. Dieter of Upper Lorraine, ruled for 3 years. He was our preferred heir from Duke Dietrich III, but he died shortly thereafter. His younger brother, Duke Rudolph of Upper Lorraine, ruled for 2 years. He was like, okay, well, he's not as good as Dieter, but he's still pretty good. He ruled for 2 years, then he died. Then we got to Kaiser Dietrich, the third brother, who was like, oh god, Dietrich sucks. But he was the first one to become the Kaiser, the first Chatenois to be a Kaiser. He ruled for a long 38 years, though not for all of them as the Kaiser. I think it was only maybe the last 10 years or so that he became the Kaiser. But it was his son or his grandson? We had a stretch of grandchildren inheriting, which actually went really, really well. But Kaiser Dietrich the Great, possibly the greatest Kaiser in the Chatenois dynasty, but no, I think that honor will have to go to somebody else. Kaiser Dietrich the Great, Dietrich II, who ended up being a zombie a couple times because we had game crashes when he died, ruled for 37 years. His grandson, Kaiser Popo the Holy, who actually wasn't very holy, was kind of a dick, ruled for 28 years. Kaiser Popo was the one whose son was married, and we cheated with our son's wife, with our daughter-in-law. And when our son found out, he killed his wife. Because she was our lover, we were very upset, and we banished him. He didn't leave because of a game bug, but role-playing it, he just didn't leave. So we ended up executing him instead. We executed our own son. And then his son, our grandson Norbert, inherited. Norbert was known as the Ill Ruler, ruled for 48 years, ended up getting the highest score of any Kaiser. I think because he was the first to conquer the Holy Land. And he held it for most of his reign. He was known as the Ill Ruler, but he was actually probably the best Kaiser that we had. And then we had Sigismund the Great, who rivaled Dietrich II, ruled for 35 years. He was followed by Dietrich the Chaste, ruled for 14 years. Then Kaiser Vigoric I of the Holy Roman Empire. I think he might have been the first one. Or was it Dietrich the Chaste that lost the Holy Land the first time around? It was either Dietrich or Vigoric I. Can't remember which. He ruled for a very short time before he was succeeded by Kaiser Dietrich the Hammer, who I want to say gained back the Holy Land. That's why he was known as the Hammer. No. He was known as the Hammer, but he lost the Holy Land in the end. No, wait. Dietrich the Hammer gained the Holy Land. Ruled for 30 years. Kaiser Vigoric II, the Hammer, ruled for 15 years, but he lost the Holy Land, despite the fact that his name is the Hammer. He ended up losing the Holy Land to the Ilkhanate. And then we, of course, have Kaiser Eganolf the Hunter, who we played most of the last part of the game with, whose score was actually second only to Kaiser Norbert the Ill Ruler. So, even though Eganolf was just a right prick, he ended up being the second best Kaiser. Ruled for 43 years. And then finally, Kaiser Dietrich V of the Holy Roman Empire for 4 years. So let me see, what was the longest reign? 43. 30 is impressive, but it's not that long. 35 for Kaiser Sigismund the Great. 48 for Norbert the Elder. That's the most, I think. Dietrich the Great was 37. Dietrich the First was 38. Yeah. So Norbert was the greatest Kaiser that we had, mainly by virtue of his long reign and the fact that I think he was the first to gain the Holy Land. Maybe it was Popo, and Norbert held it the entire time. I can't remember. But then it was lost somewhere here between Sigismund, Dietrich, and Vigoric. And then Dietrich the Hammer, who was Dietrich the Fourth, I think took it back. Vigoric the Hammer, Vigoric the Second, lost it. And Eganolf and Dietrich the Fifth lived out their reigns relatively peacefully. Eganolf fought a pretty impressive war against the Ilkhanate. He was actually the only Kaiser to defeat the Ilkhanate, to retain Greece, because I think Vigoric the Hammer also lost Hungary. And then, of course, Dietrich V there at the end. That is a pretty impressive dynasty. We outscored every other dynasty in the game, and we had a very impressive list of Kaisers, I think. So, you guys, I don't really know what else to say. It's been 2 full years since we started this LP, and now, at long last, it is over. People have asked me whether I'm going to export this save to Europa Universalis 4 and continue it in that game, but I think that I won't do that. And I think I've mentioned this before, but the save is so screwy on account of the mods, on account of all the different patches, on account of all the different DLC I've added. Things aren't happening that are supposed to happen. You know, little things like I'm supposed to get a trait, I don't get it. Bigger things like my realm laws have changed from what I had them as before, and I had to actually console command to get some of them back. I don't think I should continue this save in Europa Universalis 4. If I were to ever play it, I would at least give this save a try, see if it worked, but I'm not itching to step right into another Paradox game right away, mainly because this game was so freaking long. This LP took so long that I don't want to step right into Europa Universalis 4. Maybe someday I will, but for now I would not hold my breath. This LP has been the second of the strategy LPs that I've been trying to do alongside my one role-playing game RPG. LP, rather. The first one was Civilization 5, that was the first strategy, and then this one picked up right after it. So this is only the second one. This one's done. I could move on to another strategy game. I have one in mind, but I may also move on to just another RPG and do that in tandem with Darkest Dungeon, which is going on right now, and pick up another strategy game sometime when one of those LPs is done. So stay tuned for what will come up next, but for those of you who stuck this entire thing out and watched from beginning to end, I salute you. That's as impressive, if not more impressive, than me actually playing it from beginning to end, because I was doomed to do this from the time that I started it. I was going to finish it. You know, I don't like to leave LPs incomplete. I had to in the case of Oblivion because I just couldn't get it to work, but otherwise I try not to do that. If I start something, I'm going to definitely try to finish it. So in that sense, I was kind of beholden to finish this LP from the time that I started it. But you, the viewers, you could have dropped out at any time. So if you watched it from beginning to end, I have admiration for you, and I greatly respect and appreciate your time and attention all this time. You guys kick ass. It was so much fun playing this for you guys. I really appreciate your views and the comments that you've given me throughout the LP to help me out when I didn't understand a game mechanic, or to provide advice when I didn't really know what to do next. We've come a long way from being the Duke of Upper Lorraine. Measly Duke of Upper Lorraine. We ended up fulfilling pretty much every ambition that we had. I guess I would have liked to have controlled the Holy Land for the entire rest of the LP from the time that I gained it, and I would have liked to have eventually taken over the Byzantine Empire, but those two things were not to be. Once the Ilkhanate started kicking ass, we had a bigger problem on our hand. Bigger issues to worry about. So yeah, thanks so much, you guys. I super appreciate you sticking it out till the end. I can't say enough about how impressive I think that is, that you guys will watch it from beginning to end. It's great. So again, thank you. Much gratitude. If I had a drink in front of me, I would toast you, but I've finished my Irish whiskey a little while ago. So I'll just have to drink some water in your honor. Cheers. So keep your eye out for the next Let's Play coming your way. It will come to you shortly. And it will probably run in the time slot that Crusader Kings 2 has been running in, the Tuesday, Thursday time slot. I may bump it up to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, depending on how much time I can find to do it. But yeah, watch for that. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Farewell, Crusader Kings 2. Thank you so much, Paradox, for making a game this complex and fun. The next video that you see will be the credits for Crusader Kings 2, because Paradox deserves it. Deserves the credit for this game, which I have played the living shit out of now. Thanks to all of you, and until next time, take care, and I will see you around.